Welcome to None Such Farm. I've been waiting so long to show you guys this video, to do this video for you guys. Every year I make lilac lemonade, and last year, 2 years ago, I trimmed my mom's lilac tree, her bush. It's a good sized bush, it's quite old. I trimmed it down and I ended up the following year, last year, only having like 5 sets of flowers on it. I was pretty bummed because I love lilac tea. I can it. And this year I came out. Let me see if I can switch. Check this out now. Can you believe it? It's gorgeous. There are so many blooms on there. They're not quite ready yet. I want them to open up a little bit more. But my word, are they beautiful. I am going to pick some because I want to take some to my daughter. For her daycare. Now, lilacs are my favorite flower. They're my favorite scent. But in the past, say 5 years, I've become allergic to the scent. I will get sniffles and I'll get all stuffed up and everything. So I'm going to tough it out and pick her some flowers because they're so pretty. And I think they'll look great in the daycare. And where they're not in full bloom, they should last a while. So I am going to sign off for now and I will be back. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow or the next day we can pick these, and I will show you how I make my lilac lemonade. We'll see you guys. Okay, so I'm back. I decided that I picked some lilacs for my daughter's daycare. I don't know if we can keep them there. I don't know how it'll affect the kids. She'll let me know tomorrow. If we can't keep them there, she can take them next door to her house. But anyways, they were so fragrant, I decided I'm going to pick because that's all I need is the fragrance. So they're ready. And as you can see, I have leaves in here. I have stems. And I throw it all in. And I don't even clean them because I am going to strain this. So if you live in the country, a little bugs and dirt, it's not going to hurt you anyways. But I strain it, so I'm not going to get the bugs or the dirt, I don't think. But anyways, I am going to, and I live like off the beaten path. So what I do is I will fill this up with water, and then I'll let them soak overnight. Tomorrow I will come back and I will strain it. And then a lot of people use lemons and sugar, and I honestly don't like the flavor of fresh squeezed lemonade. I will use I think it's called Country Time lemonade. I just like the flavor of it. And then I can it, and I have lilac lemonade all winter, and it's so refreshing. But I'm gonna fill these up, and I'll show you how high I fill them. My niece is having her first baby this year, and we're having a baby shower for her. So I'm going to try to freeze dry these flowers as a whole, because when you see these in a glass decanter, they're beautiful. They're so pretty. So they make a nice, elegant looking drink. So we're going to have some lilac lemonade for her baby shower. I also want to try making some lilac tea. I've never had it. I've never even heard of it. But hey, why not? I mean, if you like the flavor of the lemonade, it's edible. Why not try it? I mean, I bet it's really good. Wow, isn't that heavy? Whoa. I'm not sure if these are 3 or 5 gallons, but wow, they're heavy. So you see, I didn't fill it completely with the lilacs, but this is going to be plenty. But look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. I love it. Now, for my niece's shower, I will make sure that they are cleaned before I put them in there. I don't want people being like, oh God, gross, because those won't be strained. So I will make sure they're clean. But so we will let this soak overnight. Sometimes I'll put it out in the sun, but I don't have a cover. I can't find the cover to one of my decanters. That's okay. I can just cover it with a plastic wrap, I guess. One down, one to go. While that one's filling, I can't get over how much my channel has blown up and my my tick video, my tick repellent video. I think I have 12K views of that in just a short period of time, like a week, maybe a week and a half. I can't thank you guys enough for, you know, watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. I mean, this really puts me out there. And I'm just blown away, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for taking the time to watch my videos. If you can share them and commenting, if I find your comments, I will absolutely comment back, even if it's just to say thank you for commenting. But I always try to make sure I check my notifications every day to make sure that I try not to miss any comments, because if you're taking the time to comment on my videos, I'm definitely taking the time to respond, because I appreciate you all so much. But I just wanted to say thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you like them. This one doesn't look like I have as many flowers, but that's okay. And I will probably swish these around here and there, you know, maybe a few times before I'm done with them. Oh my goodness, these are really killing my sinuses. There, look how pretty. They're so pretty. There, all right. So I'm gonna let these soak overnight. And like I said, then I will strain them. Ooh, holy smokes, are those strong. I will strain them. And you know what's weird? The smells really bother my sinuses, my allergies. But to drink it, it doesn't bother me at all. And it's so good. So if you have the chance, try to make this. And I feel so bad for all of you people that live in the South that can't grow lilacs because it's too hot. I just feel so bad for you, because these are amazing. They're so good. If you can find like dried lilacs, try to get them and make this. I don't know if they sell them. I've never really researched that. I can though, and what I'll do is I'll research that and I'll post the link in the description of my video. So if you want to try this, you can get some dry lilacs. Oh my gosh. So if you can share this video with people, I would appreciate it, because I bet there's a lot of people out there that have never heard of this and would love to try it. That would be great. So I will be back tomorrow. You won't notice the difference, but I'll be back tomorrow and I will strain this, mix it with the lemonade, and then I will show you how I can it. It's super easy. It's water bath canning. Anybody can do it. I will put it in, if I have any of my metal caps that I can find, I'm going to bottle some of it, put it in some of my bottles that I use for my my sauces. Sometimes I can sauces in my bottles, and I think it would be kind of cool to put some in the bottles just to have to throw in my purse to take to work or whatever. That'd be kind of neat, but that's what we're going to do. So I will be back a little bit later. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back. It's the next day. So I am going to show you how to make lilac lemonade. I've got my lilacs soaking in water. They've been soaking overnight. I have 2 of these. Now I'm just going to set you here just so you can see the process. A lot of people use fresh lemons with sugar, and I'm not a fan of it. So I use Country Time lemonade. I like it, and it's fine. It does the trick. So what we're gonna do is start off. I did not wash these. As you can see, there's leaves in here. There's the flower. So I don't wash them. They're gonna be just fine. I don't live on the main road. I think I cut this wrong. That's all right. This will work. I don't live on a main road. I live on a dead-end road, so, you know, I don't get traffic where I get dust or anything like that. I live out in the country, so nothing gets at it. I don't spray anything. I take that back. I do spray under the porch and, you know, sometimes the eaves, because I have anaphylaxis to yellow jackets, and I know a lot of you are probably cringing right now, but I would rather not die. So I do have to spray. I'm very careful. I don't spray near my gardens or anything like that. So I don't spray anything where it's edible. I didn't even spray last year. Ooh, Ooh, this is hard to cut with these little scissors. I need to buy some more kitchen shears. So lilacs, you can actually eat them. They're perfectly safe to eat. You can decorate a cake with them. You can make lilac sugar by just taking the flowers off and layering your sugar with them. I saw one lady, what did she do? I think she spread it all out on a cookie sheet, put her sugar on it, and she actually keeps the lilacs. Some people drain the lilacs out of the sugar, strain it out. I've never done it. I'd like to try it. She uses the sugar to top sugar cookies with and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do, this is a gallon-sized container. I'm gonna strain my lilac water into this and then mix up my lemonade. I can't see how much I have in here. Oops, there we go. And I can this, so I have it all winter, but it is so hot here in Maine right now. It's 87 degrees outside. It's pretty cool in the house, and I am not gonna do this tonight. I'm probably gonna get up early in the morning and do this before I go to work, can it before I go to work, because I don't wanna heat the house up. It's, you know, it's a little warm in here, but not bad. So, you know what's really strange is last year, I had mentioned earlier in the video that I had trimmed up my lilac tree last year. And not last year, 2 years ago. And last year I only got like 5 blossoms on it, which apparently is normal. And so I used white lilacs last year, mostly white. And that lemonade was a lavender color. Oh, I should read how much to put in here. That was a lavender color. With the white, I got lavender color lemonade. With the lavender lilacs, I get clear. It's crazy. All right, so this is 1 gallon, so 8 scoops. So I'm actually gonna do probably 7 because I'm not really a fan of super sweet. That was 1. So today at daycare, at work, I was attacked by a bunch of heathens, a bunch of 4-year-olds. We had a water fight. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. Those kids are savage, I'll tell you. They got me good. I had one little boy, I'm on your team, I'm on your team, he kept saying. So I let him come over to my side. And what does he do? He squirts me. So I got him. So he runs to the other side, comes back. I'm on your team. I'm on your team. Squirts me again. I'm like, oh, he's good. He's good. Smart little, he's actually 5. Smart little bugger. So I'm going to do a little taste test. And it's a really subtle flavor of lilac. Oh, that's good. That is so good. That's perfect. So 7 is what I want. So what I'm doing, oh, a little piece got through, is I'm going to put it in this decanter because I don't have a spout for that to pour into the canning jar. So it's just going to be easier if I get it into the canning jars from this thing here. So if you make this, be sure before you make it, take a little sip of this to make sure it has a good lavender flavor. I have made this before where I didn't let it sit long enough and I didn't have that nice lavender taste. It tasted just like lemonade. Okay, not quite 3 gallons. So I've got some canning jars up here that I washed. Like I said, I am not gonna can this today. I will can it tomorrow, and for quarts, I water bath can it for 20 minutes. You don't need to pressure can it because there's enough acid in it with the lemonade and the sugar. It's got enough crap in it. So I fill it right about to that first lip. Thank goodness I have a lot of canning jars. So I will tell you a little trick to getting canning jars. I don't think I have bought canning jars in probably 4 years maybe. And it's because I just post on my Facebook Anybody out there have any canning jars they're looking to get rid of? And most of the time they do. I have friends, if they see them or they know of somebody that's getting rid of some, they'll bring me them. I get cases and cases of canning jars given to me from people that just don't want to can anymore, or they've moved into a house that they found canning jars in the basement. So they bring them to me, and it's just such a nice gift to get from friends. But yeah, I haven't bought canning jars in years, and I bet I have about 1,500 canning jars down cellar. Most of them have stuff in it though. I've got to go through and clean out though, because I've got stuff down there that's probably a couple years old I'm going to get rid of. I got exactly 22 quarts out of that. Not bad. Not bad. So I think I am going to can these tonight. I am. I'll be right back. I know I'm going to regret this when I go to bed tonight. It's going to be so hot in here. Okay. Whew. I had to dig up all my lids. It's been a while since I did any canning. So you want to wash these rims really good because of the sugar content. You don't want that getting sticky around the top, because then you won't get a good seal. So I'm going to regret this tonight. I know I am. It's going to cook me out of my house. So like I said, I'm water bath canning for 20 minutes. I'm not following any recipe. I am just kind of comparing by what I would can other things by, and I'm probably overkill. I probably don't even have to can this for 20 minutes, but I do. Now, if you are new to canning, water bath canning, you cover the jars with water in the canner. They have to be completely covered. I usually go about a half an inch to an inch higher, depending on how long I can for, because you're going to lose some of that water as it's canning. So if I'm canning for a long time, which usually there's not much water bath canning that you do for too long, but if I was canning for like maybe say 40 minutes, I would add a little bit more water, but where it's not that long, I don't need to. So I do have, I just need to put like a half an inch above. So what I do is I don't fill my canning, my canners to the top. I just fill them like halfway, because when I put my jars in, that water is going to come up. It's going to rise up. And you don't want to put so much in there that it will overflow. So I always fill them about halfway. Then I put my jars in. I may need to add more water. I may not need to. Finger tight. I hope I can get 9 jars in each one. I can never remember how many jars fit in each canner, because sometimes like your wide mouth jars are bigger. Pints are different than quarts, and it's not important for me to really know ahead of time. So these are room temperature. The lemonade, it's room temperature. So the water I have in my canner is room temperature. So when you're canning, whatever the temperature of your content is, you want your jar about the same temperature, and you want your canning water the same temperature. You want them all similar temperatures. Otherwise, you're going to break jars, and I've done that. I have done that. They don't have to be exact, but you get them pretty darn close. Now, a lot of times what I'll do is I don't sterilize. You don't need to do that according to the FDA or whoever. I don't sterilize my jars. I don't sterilize my lids. I don't sterilize my rings. As you saw, I just took them directly out of the box. You don't need to do that, because the temperature in the water, the temperature comes up to such a high heat that it pretty much sterilizes the jars and everything that you have. So I filled that jar, I filled that canner pretty perfect, because the water is like perfect in there. Go me. Pretty cool. That doesn't happen often. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 Oh, does that mean... Oof, I'm gonna have to can even longer than I wanted to. I'll have to do 2 rounds. Yuck. It's gonna get hot in here. Nope, that one I need to add to. Didn't get that one right. So I'm going to turn both of these on high. I'm going to bring them up to a rolling boil. And then I'm going to just turn them down a little bit. I want them to continue to roll and boil, to do a rolling boil. The reason I turn it down is because if it's a rolling boil constantly for that 20 minutes, there's a higher risk of seepage. And what seepage is when the content comes out of your jar. And when you're pressure canning, that happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Stuff comes out of the jar. And how it seals after that, I have no idea, but it does. But so I will turn that down when it comes to a rolling boil. I don't want it to stop boiling. It just doesn't need to be so rapid. So like I said, 20 minutes. I will let them cool down enough to take them out. I'll probably give them about 10 minutes actually. I'll take them out. I'll empty out the water, get fresh water to do my next round. And I have 2, 4, 6, I have 8 jars and only 7 fit. So guess who's going to be drinking lemonade later on tonight? This girl. So that's about it. Now I picked these lilacs before they were fully bloomed, before they were fully blossomed. They still had the smell. So I am going to probably tomorrow, I'm guessing tomorrow they'll be fully bloomed. I am going to go pick some more and I'm going to show you how to make a tincture. I got some Absolute vodka here and I'm going to make a tincture. And I will tell you all the benefits of lilacs when I make that tincture. It's got a lot of health benefits, medicinal benefits, and we'll talk all about that when I make my tinctures, and I'll do a video on that. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to do a few other things with the lilacs, and I'll do some videos for that. I mean, why not? Because, a lot of people like lilacs, and if you can... I know that one of the health benefits is it's an anti-wrinkle. You can make a cream with it. It helps with wrinkles. It reduces them and stops them. So why not? Why not give it a try? It grows in nature. So I'm going to do that. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Thank you. And thank you for joining and watching my video. Please be sure to share and please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Put me out there, share my videos, share my channel. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much for watching me. Bye-bye.